first time I met Rejoice, we were looking for her actually in the slums of Accra, which is the capital city of Ghana. And we had heard the whereabouts of where she was, but of course there are no addresses or street signs. And so we kind of stumbled upon her, found her, and she was cooking. She was cooking some meal in a pot just outside a small home.
Cooking is something I've done all my life. My mother taught me how to cook, and now my food not only provides food for my children, but it also brings me money that I can use to take care of them. For many years, my husband and I were happily married, but when he died suddenly, I didn't have any way to stay in my small village and provide for my children. So I sent them to live with others who said they would feed them in exchange for work. Sending my children away was one of the hardest things I've ever had to do. I worked hard to save money to bring them back to me, but even with my hard work, I was making less than $1 per day. I didn't think I would ever get my children back.
And then I asked her a question that I'll always remember. I said, do you want your children back? I mean, do you even want your children to return to you? And she said, life before their father died was wonderful, and I would want so much to have them back. And I asked her another question. I said, do you think of your children very much? And she said, I think of them every day. They're the reason I get out of bed in the morning, and they're the reason I work so hard. And those answers stuck with me because I feel like those are the kind of answers my mom would have given when I was a kid. Those are the kind of answers my wife would give about our own children.
When Mercy Project stepped in and helped me get my children back, it was the best day of my life. Now, I run a small restaurant. With help from Mercy Project, I've been able to grow my business and open my own bank account. My children are doing so well, and even going to school. My life is full. I am again full of joy.
And I like to think that part of that joy is now that her family is back together again, and what was broken has now been put back. And that when she left that fishing community and left her 4 kids behind, a piece of her broke, and now it's been made whole. And so I think that smile comes from a place of her feeling abundant and a place of her feeling known and seen and fulfilled, that she has everything she needs now because her family's all under one roof together.
My name is Rejoice. I have been empowered. I am Mercy Project.